Have you ever wondered what happens when the weakest link becomes the strongest? When the hunter becomes the hunted? But not in the way you'd expect. That's the story of Solo Leveling. And today we're diving deep into episode 6, titled The Real Hunt Begins, a turning point that redefines what it means to be a hunter. This is where Sung Jinwoo's journey takes a sharp, thrilling, and frankly, a very dark turn. So, grab your snacks, make sure you've leveled up your comfort stats, because we're about to break down one of the most pivotal episodes in the entire series. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of episode 6, let's quickly recap where we left off. Jinwoo, once infamously known as the world's weakest hunter, has been secretly leveling up thanks to the mysterious system. He's gone from struggling in E-rank dungeons to soloing C-rank instances. He's faster, stronger, and more confident than ever before. We saw him conquer the demonic castle, acquire a new dagger, and even gain the ability to create shadows. But with great power comes, well, a great deal of complication. His family is still in the dark. The Hunters Association is starting to get suspicious. And Jinwoo himself is grappling with the changes happening not just to his body, but to his very soul. The last episode left us on the edge of our seats, watching him stand victorious, but isolated, a lone wolf in a world of packs. And that isolation is about to be tested in the most brutal way imaginable. Episode 6 opens with a powerful, introspective monologue from Jinwoo. We hear his thoughts, a chilling confession almost, about how strength has changed him. He admits he started craving danger, that the fear he once felt in dungeons has been replaced by an insatiable hunger for the hunt. This isn't just about survival anymore. It's about a desire for power, for growth, for more. He questions if he's even human anymore, a theme that becomes central to his entire arc. The visuals beautifully complement this, showing him walking through the city at dawn, a solitary figure cloaked in a hoodie. News screens flicker in the background, broadcasting headlines about a mysterious hunter clearing dungeons alone. It sets a perfect tone of a hero becoming a legend, but a legend shrouded in secrecy and an unsettling new persona. The first half of the episode is a spectacular montage of Jinwoo's solo raiding prowess. We're treated to a series of quick cuts showing him decimating monsters in various dungeons. The animation here is just phenomenal. Explosions rock the screen. His dagger glows with a menacing blue light, and his movements are fluid, precise, and absolutely lethal. It's a power fantasy brought to life. But what's truly captivating isn't just the action, it's the look in his eyes. The camera often zooms in on his face, showing calm, almost cold eyes under the shadow of his hood. There's no panic, no desperation, just pure, unadulterated confidence. An aura of power radiates from him, making it clear that the scared, trembling E-rank hunter is well and truly gone. This is Sung Jinwoo, the Predator. This part of the episode serves a crucial purpose. It establishes Jinwoo's new baseline. We, the audience, needed to see just how far he's come. It's not just about telling us he's strong. It's about showing us, in spectacular fashion, he's no longer just surviving. He's thriving. He's dominating. This display of power is essential for the gut punch that's about to come. The creators are lulling us into a sense of security, making us cheer for our overpowered protagonist right before they pull the rug out from under us and remind us that in the world of solo leveling, monsters aren't the only things to fear. The shift happens when Jinwoo decides to join a C-rank dungeon raid organized by the Hunters Association. Why? He needs a public record of participating in raids to avoid suspicion and to be eligible for a re-evaluation of his rank. He's essentially trying to blend in, to hide his true strength in plain sight. He joins a motley crew of hunters, led by a man named Hwang Dong-suk. From the moment they meet, the atmosphere is tense. The other hunters, a mix of C and D ranks, look down on Jinwoo, who is still officially registered as an E rank. They see him as dead weight, a porter they're forced to bring along. The dialogue is filled with condescension and mockery, but Jinwoo remains unfazed, his stoic demeanor creating a stark contrast to their arrogance. This is where the episode's title, The Real Hunt Begins, truly finds its meaning. The initial phase of the dungeon crawl is straightforward. Jinwoo intentionally holds back, acting the part of the weak E rank, letting the other hunters handle the goblins and other low-level mobs. But then, they reach the boss room, and the boss is nowhere to be found. Instead, the room is filled with valuable mana crystals. It's a treasure trove, and this is where human greed, a theme far more terrifying than any dungeon monster, rears its ugly head. Hwang Dong-suk and his group reveal their true colors. They're not just hunters, they're lizards, a slang term for hunters who kill their own party members inside dungeons to steal the loot and sell the corpses. Since deaths inside a dungeon are often attributed to monsters, they can get away with it. They plan to kill Jinwoo and the other extra hunter they brought along, Yujinho, a rich and somewhat naive D-rank, to take all the mana crystals for themselves. The betrayal is swift and brutal. The exit is blocked, and the friendly facade drops completely. The tension in this scene is masterfully crafted. The closed space of the boss room, the menacing smiles on the faces of the betrayers, and the slow, dawning horror on Yujinho's face create an incredibly claustrophobic and chilling experience. For Jinwoo, this is a new kind of threat. He's fought orcs, giant spiders, and knights, but now he's facing the calculated malice of his own kind. His internal monologue reveals his shock and disgust. He came here to hunt monsters, but he's become the prey for humans. And what happens next is one of the most satisfying and defining moments for Jinwoo's character. Hwang Dong-suk, oozing overconfidence, tells Jinwoo he can live if he kills Yujinho for them. They see him as a weak, pathetic E-rank who would do anything to survive. They completely underestimate him, and that is their final, fatal mistake. Jinwoo's response is ice cold. He looks at them, not with fear, but with a chilling emptiness, and then he asks the system a question, something along the lines of, "If I kill someone who isn't a monster, will I be penalized?" The system's response is simple. As long as the target has the intent to kill, there is no penalty. That's the green light. The hunt is on. The ensuing fight is less of a battle and more of a massacre. Jinwoo drops all pretense of being weak. He moves like a blur, a phantom of death. The hunters who were just moments ago mocking him are now frozen in terror. They can't even track his movements. One by one, he dismantles the party. The animation highlights the sheer difference in power levels. It's not a struggle, it's an execution. He dodges, weaves, and strikes with deadly precision. The fear in their eyes as they realize they've picked a fight with a god-tier hunter. Disguised as an ant is just a chef's kiss. It's a brutal, violent, and utterly cathartic sequence. The culmination of this is the confrontation with Hwang Dong-suk himself. The C-rank tank, who thought he was the alpha predator, is now utterly helpless. Jinwoo's transformation is complete in this moment. The look on his face is not one of anger or revenge, but of cold, hard necessity. He has become a judge, jury, and executioner. This scene solidifies a new rule in his life. Those who show him killing intent will be shown no mercy, human or monster. It's a dark path, but one he feels forced to walk. The episode concludes with the aftermath. Jinwoo stands alone amidst the fallen hunters, the only other survivor being the terrified but grateful Yujinho. This encounter changes everything. Jinwoo learns a harsh lesson. The world outside the dungeons can be just as dangerous, if not more so. Human greed and betrayal are monsters in their own right, and his decision to kill other humans, even in self-defense, weighs on him. It marks a significant loss of innocence. He is no longer just a boy trying to save his mom. He is a power that is shaping the world around him, for better or for worse. Looking ahead, this episode sets up so many crucial plot points. Yujinho, now indebted to Jinwoo for his life, will become a key ally, leading to the formation of their own guild. The disappearance of Hwang Dong-suk's party will draw the attention of not only the association, but also his powerful S-rank hunter brother, Hwang Dong-soo, setting up a future, and very personal, antagonist. Most importantly, it cements Jinwoo's path of solitude. He realizes he can't trust others easily, reinforcing his decision to level up alone. In conclusion, Episode 6 of Solo Leveling is a masterpiece of storytelling. It perfectly balances incredible action with deep character development and chilling thematic exploration. It is the moment Jinwoo transitions from a boy fighting monsters to a man fighting the darkness in the world and perhaps within himself. The real hunt has indeed begun, and it's not just for experience points and loot anymore. It is a hunt for his place in a world that seems determined to make him a monster. What did you guys think of this episode? Did the brutality of the second half surprise you? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our analysis of the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.